Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Project Zomboid. We're here with our survivor, Selena LaRoche, again, of course. And we're in a better position than we have been in a while, thankfully. We managed to, last episode, find the generator magazine over in Rosewood. And now we're back at our house in the Muldraugh suburbs, getting ready to go and find the fabled generator to go with our magazine. Now, since last episode ended off at night, I managed to finish reading the Electrician Volume 1 book. I should have left it upstairs, actually, but I'll just put it here for now. So we've got that done. In terms of skill books that we've finished off, we've got Metalworking 1, level 1 and 2 ready to go, Electrical 1 and 2. Cooking I started reading, apparently, but I didn't finish, so I've got to do that at some point. And then Carpentry 1 and 2 have also already got done. So, next on the docket is probably Mechanics. Yeah, let me go grab that real fast before we get to doing breakfast and stuff, because if I end up staying somewhere else other than here, I want to actually have that book on me and ready to go. So I think I have it already up here. Or I'm crazy? Looks like I'm crazy. Well, hopefully it's downstairs and I just don't, like, you know, not have it. That would be quite awkward. But yeah, like I'm pretty sure I mentioned already, today's main goal is just finding a generator. Since we've got the book already and we're pretty much ready. There we go, Mechanics 1. We're pretty much ready to go. We still need a bunch of gasoline so that we can actually power these things, but you know, I'm gonna need to clear out the gas station once again. So that's gonna be a whole endeavor. Alright, equip primary. So yeah, we do have quite a few machetes. I did take some of them, so that's good. We're a bit heavy though. We have we have a bunch of food and stuff in here. I'll keep the protein bar, but everything else is gonna go on the ground. Actually, let's not be lazy. Yeah, let's put everything in here, because all this is pretty much just food, so... A little bit of sorting. Not too much. We're gonna be pretty much getting going immediately as soon as I'm done with this and getting some food, because once again, we've dropped a kilo, and it's on a downward trend for weight, which is unfortunate. Does tend to be the case with these games like this in Cataclysm, where it's just like, you spent, like, rather than worrying about the zombies, you spend half the time worrying about your character's fucking weight. It's such a pain. So... we don't really have anything that's, like, ready to eat immediately. We need food that's just, like, food, though. Again, with the eating meat before I'm actually, like, cooking into things is kind of unfortunate, but I have the hunting mod, so I'm not worried about it. Oh, man. I'm really looking forward to the next build. I know that everybody that plays this game pretty much is. But, you know, they just released another, again, dating this video, but I'm probably going to be uploading this today, so it's kind of irrelevant. They just released another little, you know, teaser, like, sneak peek of some stuff for Build 42, yesterday. Man, every time I see it, it's just like, oh, I know that it's still probably, like, months away, but I want it. I want animals in the game already. There we go. Didn't really want to put that in my backpack. Alright, let's eat half of this ham. I should go get some food. I think you're chewing on a half of a fucking slab of ham right now, Selena. Still down. We'll wait till I lose a little bit there, and then I'll eat the rest of that ham. And we're gonna be eating when we're out, so... Alright, so it's 7:50 in the morning. Just doing a quick little check for zombinos. I don't see anything. And we're gonna get going this way. So I did some thinking on where we're gonna go, looking for our generator. And I think I've generally decided this direction. Now, normally in my opinion, the best place to look for generators in terms of, like, sheds is near the storage unit. But if you remember, and I barely do, we went up there briefly in a previous episode when we were like driving around the like right before we tried to go to Rosewood for the first time. I drove around that area and it was quite packed. So I do intend to go there, or at least in that direction, while looking for sheds. But going there directly seems to be kind of a dangerous idea. Because I want... yeah, obviously I want the best chance of finding this generator that I can get without having to go too far afield, right? I mean, like, I already had to make a long journey just to get the magazine. So I don't really want to go on another, like, town-hopping adventure already. Why did that guy stop coming? I went out into the middle of the road and made a racket, and then that zombie was just like, you know what? Nah. I ain't about that. Come on. Get the hell over here. Try and clear this out. These guys are, I mean, even if I wasn't heading in this direction, these guys are a little close for comfort for me. We're back on bladed weapons, as I grabbed a machete, which I think is fine for now. We've got a lot of these, and they're very good. I'm not really used to using these all that often, because I usually don't find too many, but, I mean, this time, why not, right? I found so many of these machetes, like, because of the survivor houses. Might as well just go crazy with them. I'm just trying to see if there's any visible sheds. Like, there's some up here. This is the place that I'm talking about, like, that has a lot of them. Like, this road right here. And... yeah, no, this is the one I'm talking about. It's a really good place for finding them. There's quite a few sheds there. But it is also currently packed with zombies. So this might be a... well, not necessarily like a long distance trip. This might be a long duration. At least a couple days. I might be spending time in another house tonight because I kind of don't want to go back home until we have the generator secure. Plus, at this point, I kind of want to see if there's any more survivor houses around out here. Because, you know, I could use some more machetes. It's another thing that's coming in the next build that I'm really looking forward to is the, like, being able to smith your own weapons and stuff. Rather than, like, swords or machetes, as the case may be. With that, though, more so, I'm thinking of spears. Okay, let's actually go up this way. There's a bunch of zombies over there I don't want to deal with. Because like you can craft in base game Zomboid the wooden spears, and they're actually really good, except for the fact that their durability sucks. So like you can make them and then they'll fall apart pretty quickly. And of course you can make like better spears with like attaching bladed weapons to the end of sticks and stuff. Again, very strong, but the durability is like not too great. Being able to like forge actual like reinforced spears is pretty interesting for me. Is that just you? God, you're noisy. Bonk. Okay. Just do a quick check, make sure I'm not getting surrounded. This angle kind of sucks, but my weapon's good enough, and there's not that many zombies, so all good. Nice and efficient. More beta blockers. I can combine those into mine. See if there's anything. Random throwing knife. Okay. There's some more zombies up here, but I'm not too concerned. Because there should be a shed up here with one of these houses, so we'll check that before we keep moving on. Oh, it's a hazmat boy. Could have a level 1 vaccine. I kind of want to kill him. So yeah, let's do that. Oh, there's a lot of zombies around here. Well, I say a lot. I don't know. With a machete, I'm actually not that worried about these numbers. I don't want to get too close to the fence, though. I'll just let them come over. These days, I find myself more worried about the zombies doing the anti-fence strat thing than like considering it useful. Oh shit. Bad swing. Yeah, because like, you know, back in the day, it used to be, and it still is really powerful to be able to hit zombies when they're on the ground after climbing over a fence. Like, it's still useful, don't get me wrong, but, like, the fact that they can, like, knock you on your ass is so dangerous when you're fighting, like, big groups that I just don't even like messing with it too often, unless I feel like I have to. Because, like, there's a certain, like, population size where if you're going to be forced into fighting the zombies, like, you sort of have to use a fence or something like that, in my opinion. At least, like, with how I do combat and how confident I feel in combat, which is not very much at all. Once the amount of zombies you're trying to take on gets to a certain point, I feel like, you know, if I don't have a fence, then I'm kind of screwed. Or, like, you know, a shotgun, but in terms of melee combat, at least. But when it's, like, groups like that, where it's, like, this is, like, a reasonable amount of zombies, I can clear them out with my weapon pretty quickly. I'd rather just not even take the chance with the fence, because if I get knocked down, then it's just so over. I don't think I have the crucible yet. I don't know what I don't even know if the tongs are a like actually needed thing. It's just a gun. I would care, but it's a pistol, so eh. There's a zombie right over here, but yeah, this is still the shed. Okay. I'm just gonna clear this entire little area over here. Like I said, this is probably gonna be a multi-day little adventure. So I'm not too worried about taking extra time clearing these guys out. Yeah, see, because, like, you know, you kill really quickly when they're... Oh, this is a shed, too. Nice. When they're on the ground like that, it's really... Oh, there's one over there. It's really easy to just one-shot them. Although, with this weapon, you know, you can just do that when they're standing up, too. Alright, where's this zombie? There you are. Oh, okay, there's actually a couple of them back here. Oh, there's that top zombie has a gun. If I remember correctly, we saw a few episodes ago a zombie with a shotgun on their back. Magnum Research Desert Eagle. Okay, well that's a bit excessive, but I'll take it anyway. No ammo for it either. Yeah, I might have to look into finding that zombie again. I know they were up that way, like towards the school and stuff. Ugh, God, I hate all these trees here. So I might have to go looking for that zombie. Great, now I've got to try the window that's right next to all these trees where I don't actually know if it's secure. Don't like being next to trees too much when doing stuff like this. They can easily block your line of sight. You never know, there could be a zombie just chilling over here. Alright, what do we got? Nothing that we don't already have, I think. More nails is always good. Duct tape. Duct tape, I said. Thank you. I can attach this to, what is it, belt left is 2? Yeah. Okay. Nothing in the thing there. Alright, let's just go inside real quick. I want to point out that I'm an idiot, and I should have checked for an alarm before I did that. I forgot that I have the ability to do that already. Okay, let's make sure that, I'm not gonna get jumped. Was this place 2-story? I don't think so. Okay, what do we got? Anything interesting? Foraging basket. That's cute. What's all this on the floor? Bourbon and red wine. I would care, but it's heavy, so I'm not gonna bother with that for right now. Let's eat a peach. Can't believe we ate that entire ham and we're still, like, losing weight. I'm stuffed. No. No, you're not. We need some, like, ice cream or something. Oh. Well, speak of the devil. Finish off this milk and then, take these ice creams with me and I'm gonna start eating one. I'll start chowing down. While I look at what else is here. I need a frying pan as well. Okay, I remember there's some Vienna sausages here. I could use that later. Okay. Foraging 2. I don't know if I need that. Don't really mind right now. Not worried about it. I didn't check up here. Oh, I did. Okay. Don't want to spend too long in here. I'm mostly, you know, on lookout for the generator, and you're not likely to find a generator in a house, so let's move on. Oh. Okay, real quick. Oh, nice, baseball bat. I'll leave that open so that I can, remember to come check for that. Oh, burned down house with a firefighter, cool. Oh, yeah, and I mentioned, like, before we saw that house, like, a couple episodes ago, that, was, like, burned down and had all those firefighters out, and someone in the comments, at the time, mentioned that the, you know, my kind of, like, speculation on how that had happened, being a little odd, remarked that the virus was originally in the story for this game airborne at the beginning of the infection, so it actually, you know, makes more sense that something like that would happen, rather than, you know, as it is right now, where it's only spread via bite. And that makes a lot of sense, and I didn't take that into account. So more like I just either forgot or didn't know. Either way. Some bookshelves, that's nice. Anybody out back here? See anyone? This is heavy. Yeah, well, you know. There's no generator in here, but I'm still going to take a look at the shelf. Metal sheets. So, ooh, leveled up in strength. That was nice. Nice little random happenstance. So there's another one over here, so let's head that way. How are we looking? Yeah, so we're up to 6 in strength. We probably just got something from Dynamic, didn't we? Yeah, we got Stout. Very nice. That actually helps us a lot, seeing as it adds to our carry weight, and we were just complaining about having too much stuff. Alright, let's hop this fence. Yeah, so we're a bit under now, without having to eat, which is really nice. Oh, well, she turned and looked at me. No alarm. Okay, hold on. Wait, where did my machete go? Uh-oh. Helicopter. I don't trust that. Get in. Not only is that annoying because, you know, you never, like, you know, it's gonna pull zombies in this direction that I'm currently in. Also, because I have the expanded helicopter events mod, the passing helicopter could easily be a very bad event, like, as in they could try and kill me. I mean, it's not likely for that to happen early. I don't even know if it can happen early. I think it's, like, limited to being a later game thing. Where the, oh, good lord. Okay. But, yeah, eventually helicopter events will be, very bad. Because they're going to shoot at me. Which is always fun. Oh, well, it's begun. Okay, so it's not a bite, so we're not dead. But, I am bad, so let me quickly bandage this up while I walk through this. So yeah, it was inevitable. Oh, great, I'm gonna have to disinfect that. I got, like, an actual, like, normal infection, not infected, but, you know. Yeah, well, it was inevitable, right? With me talking constantly about how bad I am at combat. Oh, this is actually a disaster now that I think about it. That was on my arm. Yeah, it was on my right hand. So, that means that unless I can, like, get this horde of zombies to get the hell away from me, then we're kind of done. Because, well, for the day. We might be packing it in and calling it a day because having damage to your melee, your right hand is really, or right hand or right arm is really bad because it slows down your attacks and reduces your damage. So, oh god, yeah, this is, man, this is the second time in what, 2 episodes, or was it the episode before that last one? I'm not sure. These helicopter events are actually screwing me so hard right now. Alright, we're just gonna head home, I think. This is just too dangerous. Yep. There's just too many zombies getting pulled by the helicopter event. This entire area is just kind of screwed now. So I'm just gonna head back home. We're gonna take some time off, get this injury dealt with, and then we'll make another attempt in a couple days. We'll just have to work on some other stuff in the meantime. I mean, this was kind of inevitable. Like I've mentioned very many times, I make mistakes in combat all the time in this game. And, that's a pretty typical one there. I'm just lucky that it's just a laceration and not a bite. Because, if it was a bite, then this would have been the end. But that's kind of the beauty of Zomboid, right? Is that, you never know, any instant could be the end of your character. And as unfortunate as it would be for this, like, as a like a YouTube series, if all of a sudden it was just, you know, over, then, you know, it would be true to what the game is, so can't really complain about that, personally. Do we have any... Let's see if we have any antiseptic on us, or alcohol wipes. Doesn't look like we do. Yeah, so we'll just have to deal with this when we get back to the house. Oh, at least this happened, like... I don't know. I don't know if I should say I'm glad this happened quickly, or that it happened during the daytime. It's just like, you know, it's kind of a bummer. Since I had a plan. Also, don't do what I just did there. I know that this area is clear, but even still, jumping over tall fences, bad idea. Because, you know, I have no idea what's on the other side necessarily. I knew where I was, and I know that this area is mostly clear, but easily could have just jumped right on top of a zombie and gotten bitten there. Alright. So, we're back home. At least I can spend some time, like, sorting out loot and stuff like that. I've got a lot of stuff to move, and a lot of stuff to read and take apart, so... There'll probably be a lot of skip time, but, it is what it is. Alright, let's... First off... let's find some antiseptic and deal with this wound in a bit more of a, you know, complete manner. Should have left most of this stuff up here. Yeah, disinfectant or alcohol wipes. They're both the same, so... Alright, so replace and disinfect, and we will use a full bandage. Yeah, I'm using, quite a few mods when it comes to the, medical system here, as is probably evident. You know, normally you can't see what's under a bandage like I can, but, you know, I'm... Oh, wow, I just realized my helmet flew off when I got bit. God, that's so annoying. Well, I know where it is, so I guess it's not that big of a deal, but it's still pretty rough. Anyway, yeah, so, like, I can see what's going on under the bandages, which helps out a lot. Because basically, you know, normally with the medical system, you have to, just sort of guess. Like, you can see when bandages are dirty, and you need to, like, replace them, but you can't tell, like, if under the bandage the wound is, like, you know, done healing or not. Yeah, one of my mods just lets me see what's under the bandage, so it just helps, you know. I don't have to do any guesswork. I don't have to take bandages off, be like, oh, I'm still bleeding under there, and then close it up again. It's just, you know, saves a little bit of time. A little bit of time and a little bit of, you know, effort in that regard. There's actually a, like a medical overhaul mod that I didn't actually know about until somewhat recently. I've, subscribed to it, but I've not added it. You know, adding mods mid-playthrough to basically any game is kind of a bad idea. Like, I can do it in games where I'm confident in, like, debugging and, like, figuring out, like, what's going on with mods and stuff like that. Basically just RimWorld. I'm confident enough to do that in. Not confident in that in Zomboid, so I'm not going to be adding that mod mid-playthrough, but it'll probably be in the next one, if I had to guess. Because I want to play with it. There's actually quite a few mods that I've seen recently that I really want to play with. And I'll be including next time, I think. Alright, so we're gonna eat all of this ice cream. Partially because we still need to gain back that 1 kilo. Partially because being well-fed increases the rate at which you heal, so... that will, help out a little bit. You know, one of the mods that I'm running, the more traits mod, adds a adds what one could consider an overpowered trait, which is the super immune trait, which makes you immune to the zombie virus. Like, you won't turn into a zombie, but you have to. It's kind of a trial in its own way, because you have to spend, like, frankly, an absurd amount of time recovering from the virus. Like, you know, actually, like, getting over it and, like, surviving it takes, like, ages. And it's a lot of just, like, sitting in a place and healing. Like, eating a lot of food to keep your health up and stuff. I've done that before. That's certainly something. Not using that this time, because it is kind of still overpowered, but... Okay, so that was another helicopter event? A helicopter just crashed over that way. I think. That's crazy. I don't think I've even seen that before. Also, 2 helicopter events in the same day. What the hell? I'm just gonna be staying inside. Because that might pull zombies this way. I'm gonna have to hope that that doesn't happen and that they don't notice that I'm here, because I don't want to have to fight zombies right now because my hand is screwed up. So, hopefully if any zombies do come this way, they just go right on by. Go check out that crashed helicopter. That's not my problem. Oh yeah, we're gaining. Nice. Making the gains. Alright, so I'm going to do some reading, because it's way too early to go to sleep, even though we're tired as hell. And I'll see you in the morning, and we'll figure out what we're going to do then. I'm not exactly sure yet. Okay, here we are. New day has begun. I actually let Selena go to sleep a bit early, and she slept in a little bit as well. So, you know, sleep does good for healing up. It's a bit of a dreary day, so thankfully we're not actually planning on going out yet. Our laceration is no longer severe, it's actually just normal, so it's already healed up quite a bit. So we're well on the way to getting back out there, which is good. Obviously I put on another military helmet. I think that was probably in the video, because I did it right before I went to go read. We actually did have a backup helmet, which I forgot about until I looked into the thing and saw it. So that's good. In terms of what we're doing now, I'm worried about zombies being around the place because of that helicopter crash yesterday. I'd like to check out that helicopter crash, I'm not gonna lie, but there's probably gonna be so many zombies over there. Without a shotgun, I'm like kinda concerned about even considering doing that, but we'll have to see what the situation looks like. All right, we're actually at 80 kilos, so I don't need to just chug down that thing of ice cream I have. Let's eat something more reasonable today. Sardines is a little too little, in my opinion. What do we want? Let's have... Man, actually, I have good food for weight gain. I didn't realize. I've got like a bunch of peanut butter and shit. Well, let's treat ourselves, actually. You know what? We're healing up. Let's eat some caviar. It sounds kind of gross eating caviar straight out of a can like that, but you know what? Our character likes it, so who am I to judge? We have an empty bowl now, so let's put that in here. Okay, so we're still going to be kind of combat ineffective, and thinking of that, let me actually look at protection. Yeah, so our left upper arm with this jacket is damaged, because that's where we got bit at. It's still giving us really good protection everywhere else, so... Oh, also our right hand? Our gloves are damaged? Huh. Okay, our gloves are damaged too. I guess when we got grabbed there, they did more than just that. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Just drop a couple more things on the floor here. Okay, so even though we're combat not combat ineffective, but less effective than normal, I need to make sure that this area is safe, because what I want to do today is unload the van. We still have that laceration to deal with, so I don't want to go back out adventuring just yet. And honestly, it looks still pretty clear. I mean, I suppose that's down to the fact that I've been keeping the area to the northeast of here very clear. So that's good. I think I feel pretty secure in unloading the van today. So I'm going to get started on that, and if I have anything interesting to say or anything interesting happens, then I'll cut back in. But for the most part, I'm just going to be taking stuff out and sorting it away into things today, so. Alright. Welcome back, everyone. It is actually the next day. Yesterday was not very exciting, so for the most part I cut it. What I did manage to do is I disassembled all those electronics that we gathered. So you can see they're all like scrap electronics and stuff in here now, and I am electrical 1 now, and a little bit into 2. As well as I finished reading the Mechanics 1 book, so I've started reading the Cooking Volume 1 book again instead. Other than that, not much was really accomplished. Selena had a tough night sleeping because she didn't really do too much yesterday. But I managed to get through it. It's now 6 a.m. the next day, and the rain has only gotten worse. So I think today's gonna be another inside kind of day. It's a little too bad outside for me to want to go anywhere, and our laceration on the hand still hasn't fully healed. Other than that, nothing much exciting has happened. I'm thinking of working on something inside, but I can't really do that yet, can I? I'm getting kind of worried about how long this is taking. It's really unfortunate that I allowed this to happen. I really should be out there looking for a generator right now, but... oh well, there's nothing much I can do about it. So let's just grab a can of tuna and spend the day reading again, I think. Not much else I can do. Unless the rain decides to stop. Either way, I'll be back the next time something important happens, I suppose. Oh, good. Well, another helicopter just passed overhead. I'm getting frankly annoyed at how often the game is throwing helicopter meta events at me at this point. So I'm kind of concerned about potential zombies coming. It's probably gonna be included in the video, but it passed like directly overhead this way, which is probably fine because there's the big fence on I can show it actually. On this side, because there was a bunch of zombies here, but they won't likely path around and in. They'll just like sort of congregate on the fence. So it's probably fine. Just more of an annoyance than anything. The rain has mostly let up, but our hand is still not doing great. So I'm still not wholly prepared to head back out again yet. Well, anyway, that was just something I thought I'd include since it happened and it might have consequences. We'll just have to wait and see. Okay, welcome back, everyone. Another day has passed, but I do have much better news today. So a couple of things happened yesterday, nothing too crazy. We've gained the wakeful trait because I've managed to keep our sleep schedule pretty consistent, and Selena hasn't gotten sleep deprived. So now we gain tiredness 30% slower, and we recover more tiredness more quickly while sleeping. So generally, just a very good trait to get. I finished a couple of books. I finished Trapping 1, Fishing 1, and Cooking 1. So, actually, I don't think I've finished Fishing 1 yet, have I? No, I'm reading Fishing 1 currently, like halfway through. The important news is our hand is healed. So, we're actually pretty good to go. Pretty much nothing else happened yesterday. It was just a lot of reading. There was a gunshot meta event, but nothing came of it. We had to keep using sleeping pills because, again, I haven't really been doing anything. It's been quite boring for Selena, but not much I can do about that, unfortunately. But either way, we made it through. Just try and... okay, I can't put the alcohol wipes in there, but I can put them in here. Only thing that needs to be done now before we head out. Oh yeah, and also I had Selena wash all of her. Can I please close this door? I had Selena wash all of her clothes and take a bath, so we're clean and ready to go. I should really do that more often. I know I'm not much of a role player when it comes to stuff like that, and it doesn't really matter if you wash in this game as of yet, but I don't know, I feel like I should do that more often. It's kind of gross to just be covered in zombie blood constantly. Yeah, so I ate my emergency canned tuna, so let's make sure we have something on us, just in case. And the weather is still kind of crappy, I think. Oh, no, it looks like it's stopped raining. Oh, there is a zombie over there, though. I'm gonna have to deal with that. Yeah, this storm yesterday was pretty intense. It went on, off and on, like, you know, pretty much the entire day. And it looks like some zombies did manage to wander over here during, all that crap yesterday, so... At least nothing managed to bash its way into my house. Just make sure the back is clear. So yeah, we've gotten a decently early start today, so I'm gonna clear the neighborhood out and then as quickly as I can, and then head back in the direction we were before. There's gonna be a lot of zombies to clear, both here and up that way. Yeah, oh man. This is almost certainly the result of all these damn meta events that have happened. All the helicopters and the gunshot. Destroyed. It also could be because of a setting that I forgot to disable. I'm pretty sure respawns are on, which is not something I normally play with, and I didn't really think about when I was setting up the world settings for this game. I think. Not exactly certain, I haven't looked, but it is what it is. It's what I ended up going with, so it's what we got now. In the future, I won't be leaving respawns on because I don't think respawning zombies is particularly immersive. But there are ways to deal with it in base game Zomboid. An area that's completely airlocked, like locked in by tall fences or walls and stuff like that, zombies won't spawn there. As long as it's airlocked, I say, because like if you open up like if I had this walled and I had a gate here, if I open that gate, it's technically not sealed anymore, and zombies can spawn in that area. So what you do is you just make an airlock system. So instead of one gate, just two gates. You know, one after the other. And then zombies won't spawn inside no matter what, pretty much. How? Like, you see, this has got to be... Oh, you're on the outside banging. Okay. I thought this was a zombie inside this house. I was going to say, how did you even get in there? Either way. Yeah, it's very wet around here. Like, you can see the, that storm that came through was pretty intense. So, I guess it's, in a way, kind of fine that we were kind of locked in for, you know, a few days there. Since the weather was so bad out that it wouldn't have been very, conducive to looking for generators anyway. It wasn't very foggy, I don't think. It was mostly just rain, but our character is afraid of fog, and we have Coward as well, so it's, like, really doubly bad for us to be outside with bad weather. Fog, at the very least. Another gun. I'll just finish doing this. One more zombie to clear out. Obliterated. Just making sure around back is clear. It is. I'm not going to clear down this way. I'm not really too worried about that. I'd rather clear this straight line here. Alright, come on. Shrubs are a good place to fight zombies since it lowers their movement speed. As long as you're outside of the shrubs, anyway. So yeah, today we're gonna be basically just revisiting the plan from the start of this episode that got derailed when I got, you know, not bitten, but, you know, lacerated on my hand. So we're working on that again. Same sort of idea, same sort of area. Nothing particularly interesting there. Oh. Hopefully the helicopters just, like, chill. Because that's seriously, you know, a pretty big concern that these helicopters keep coming through and ruining my, my adventures. I'd really prefer to actually, like, find this generator before the power goes out. Like, we did the hard part of finding the generator magazine. And now I'm kind of getting gatekept by helicopters, which is kind of silly. Not something I normally consider. I mean, I'm used to, because I played with the expanded helicopter events mod. Well, basically every time I play this, I play with it. Got a little close there, that was kind of risky. So I'm used to, like, later game, the helicopter events being kind of gatekeepers, in a way, right? Because, like, the dangerous ones where it's, like, a helicopter full of bandits trying to shoot me or whatever happens, and then it's like, well, I just have to get inside and hide, or I get shot. And I've been shot by them quite a few times, don't get me wrong. But I haven't had this many instances of, like, just, like, random helicopter events this early. At least not in single player. I've had it happen in multiplayer before, and it's not as big of a deal. But in single player, it's like, well, I don't have anyone else to rely on. It's just me. Oh, hello. That was not expected. I thought so. I thought so. I thought so. I heard something behind me. They must have been hiding in the woods. Heard the sounds of me beating these guys up. Came to mess with me. Alright. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, so, like, since I don't really have anyone else to rely on, it's, you know, a bit concerning when there's so many meta events drawing zombies all over the place when I'm trying to get this stuff done. Once we get that generator, it's gonna be, I'm not gonna say smooth sailing or anything, but I'll be able to actually, like, calm down and, like, focus inward. Finally get those damn walls up that I've been threatening to do the entire series. Maybe get a little bit of security going. Start working on our skills. I mean, like, I've gotten a lot of reading done, especially yesterday with having to, well, the last 2 days, with having to just, like, sit in the house and read. But, you know, just getting our, theoretical knowledge, as this case is, even though it's not called that in this game, up. I need to actually do these skills to get them up. So hopefully I can actually start working on that soon, as soon as we find a damn generator. Oh, at least the zombie concentrations over here seem to have kind of petered out a little, or at least, like, you know, they've separated a bit. I mean, there's still some groups here, but not anything beyond what I can deal with, I think. I need to stop getting so damn close. It's like I'm trying to get myself killed. Alright, just sort of standing here without making any noises, trying to draw this horde over piecemeal. Because I could deal with a horde that size, just, like, walking at me, but it's safer if I'm only dealing with a couple at a time. So the nice thing about this is that, you know, as long as I'm not really making much noise, only the ones that happen to look over here will notice me. Takes a little bit of extra time, so, you know, it's not exactly time efficient, but it's much safer than just going gung-ho and trying to fight. Oh boy, there's a bunch over there as well. Sorry, I'm not being so talkative here. This episode is actually, in terms of real-life recording time, has gone on for quite a while. Because I had to spend a couple days just reading, but... Just trying to get back into the swing here. Now that I'm actually doing things again. Plus, I'm trying to focus. I don't want to get, you know, screw up and get bit here. Since I've already got one awful circumstance under my belt in this area, I'd rather not have it go to 2. So quick 360. Okay, so there's a big group there. I really need to get over to that area, though. There's more sheds there. Well, I can go this way, actually, and just look for more sheds this direction. Let me just do a quick 360 before I look at my map. There's some up there, but where am I? I am here. There's a shed here, shed here. There's a bunch of sheds up this way, so let's go this way. Like I was saying in the beginning of the episode, I can imagine this will probably take a couple of days, so I'm probably gonna spend time in a house out this way. Should be fine as long as I clear the area significantly beforehand. And if I keep getting lucky like that with quick kills, it'll be even easier. We're decently kitted out with gear, so I'm not too worried if this machete breaks. I think it's actually still pretty high durability. These things are surprisingly durable. Oh, no, it's almost broken. But we've still got a bit left on it. Should last us the rest of the day, anyway. I really don't like these houses with all these trees. Because there could be zombies, like, here, and I would not know until they came out at me. Okay, once again, I'm going to try not to go in houses. There's no real reason. This is actually not a shed. This is an outhouse. What are we looking at here? So that was this. So I want to go up this way. Okay. I was just seeing if I wanted to jump this fence or not. I don't think I do. I don't think that all of the sheds on the map are actually, like, marked on the map, per se. So, you know, I could be missing some stuff. But, you know, for the most part, right now, I'm just going to stick to what I can see on the map. Also, this is a good place to go for it as well, so the, you store it. Oh, boy. Alright, I'm not going near that. Let's, see if I can deal with this slowly. I was really hoping the multi-hit there, game. Nice. Long blade up. That was almost concerning. I almost backed into a tree there. That could have been bad. Oh, calm down. We're actually doing okay in this situation here, Selena. I know that you're a coward and everything, but, like, we dealt with way worse than this. See? Problem solved. I got a lot of corpses to look at here. Come on, slowpoke. Okay. Anyway, let's take a look at these corpses real fast. Eventually, I'll be working on tailoring, and, you know, then I'll be really looking at the corpse piles as, treasure troves of stuff, of clothing for me to tear apart and use. But right now, all I really care about is the electronics. And, you know, random other stuff like guns, somewhat. I mean, I don't really care about all these pistols. Oh, come on. Away. Who are you? Y'all are late as hell. Get out of here. What the hell are you? And I whiffed. What the hell? Get out of here. Gah, shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Again, where are y'all coming from? Wait, there's someone to my fucking side, too. What is this? Go away! Never-ending train of zombies. Like, what the fuck? Stop. This machete's gonna break soon. Alright, let's get a move on here. I have to have cleared the majority of the zombies over here. Okay. They've actually broken down, like, one of these fences here. The fence gate, I think. Oh, wait, the high-end camera, I want that. Not for taking pictures, but for disassembling. Alright. See, this one's banging on this. You can just go around, dude. Alright, chill out, Selena. We're chilling. We got it here. This is under control. Okay, that's a little ridiculous, but we'll see what I can do. Okay, this is getting actually frankly ridiculous now, so let's go and jump this fence. Okay. We're doing this again. Okay. All I'm doing here is, like, every time multiple of them get too close, I throw in a quick spacebar shove to try and spread them out a little bit. You know, every time I knock a couple down, that gives me a little bit of extra room between them and the rest of them. Okay, so that's another horde cleared. Oh man. Did they see me? No. They actually like shattered this fence. That's weird to say. Alright, here we go again. Oh, thank you, Machete. You were so awesome. Honestly, I'm a Machete believer now. I was never much of a long blade person before. I have converted. Crowbar is pretty cool, very reliable. Machete is actually god tier. This thing is so good. Just a couple more, and then we can take a look at this storage unit area. Honestly, I have pretty good luck with the storage units and generators, so this could be where we find our generator at. Usually it's not this storage unit that I go to, though. This is kind of a rare one for me. Just take a look in here. See anything? The only thing I don't like about checking for alarms is it puts my machete away. Oh, okay, well, just, nope. Remove broken glass. Just checking out the, front office first. Okay. This is probably a really good base location, though, actually. Just checking these out. None of these are going to be unlocked, but I can check out the already open ones. There's a bunch of like metal and stuff in that. That's nice. Some clothing. Nothing crazy there. Satellite dish? What the hell? I don't think I've even seen that before. So yeah, there's a lot of these that are going to be kind of annoying to get into. without, like, oh my. Okay, well, I don't want to deal with that right now. Okay, there's a zombie in there, so that'll deal with that for us. They'll bash that open. Speaking of bashing, I could just get out the crowbar and start going to town. Did you see me instantly? I think you did. No, it was just a random wander. I could try prying. Okay. Good start. We're just gonna switch to using the crowbar in general here. Fitness contraption, sneaking level up. Can't see what's on the other shelf because of that, and I don't really feel like moving that stuff right now, so I'll just leave it as is. Okay, you guys are becoming a problem. Let's put the crowbar away. I don't really want to damage this crowbar because we're gonna need it here. Oh, light-footed up as well. We are doing some skill power leveling today. But yeah, generally, I wouldn't mind using the crowbar here, just to keep things simple, because I'm going to need the crowbar. You know, I'm going to need to be having the crowbar out a lot. And I can't put the machete anywhere other than on my back, where the crowbar is. However, I also don't want to damage the crowbar and then end up, like, breaking it before I've, you know, pried all these open, so... We're actually, on track for getting the Bloodlust, trait. Oh. Failed to pry. This is a real bitch of one, huh? Nice. The Incredible. Yeah, so that zombie's still banging away on here. They will eventually break that down. It'll take a while, but it will happen. Okay, nothing crazy there. I think I have enough time, because it does take a while for them to do it. I'm going to pry this one open. I'm not going to pry this open. Okay. Just make sure there's nothing coming for me here. Fertilizer, that's good. Some sports equipment. A fake rock. Pardon? What's a fake rock about? Oh, it's a container. Okay. Foraging 5, cultivation 4, cooking 2 actually is nice, I think. Yeah, I don't really care about anything else there. Okay, I'm just gonna let that guy do his thing. Eventually he'll open that for me, so... You know, go for it, champ. It's getting kind of late, actually. Already 6 p.m. I should have considered that. Well, we'll see about going over to the motel thing over here. Oh, hello. It's clobbering time. Bonked to death. Nice protein bar, though. I always like to get a nice protein bar. Some more food. Don't really care about canned food right now, though. I don't really want to carry a lot of shit with me because, like, the generator is very heavy and I'm going to have to carry it in my hands. Because I didn't, you know, I don't have a car with me, so... Come on now. Oh boy. This is being a real bastard. There we go. Okay, another shovel. Shovels are nice. Wood glue is nice. Probably something in that box, but I can't actually get to it, so... Alright, it's already 6:20. I'm gonna start looking for a place to stay for the night. because I don't want to be out here popping these things open with no place in mind to stay. So I'm going to start looking at nearby houses. A lot of these are one-stories, which is kind of a problem. Oh, come on. Don't start with that. Okay. I guess I could stay in a one-story. I don't... Ugh. Let's go this way, actually. I don't want to deal with that. I don't like staying in one-story housing. As I probably mentioned before, it's not as safe. Oh my god. But I will make do with what I've got if I have to. For the time being, let's clear out these guys. Tree moved, which was concerning. I think it was just the wind. When you see stuff move like that, but you don't actually see anything, it's like... It could be the wind, or it could be a zombie on the other side of the tree, like, moving it by walking through it. Just like, you know, I don't know. Okay. That's another small horde dealt with. This place is, again, like one story, kind of whack. Got a lot of zombies in the neighborhood. Even with all the ones I killed, this is still, like, huge amounts of zombies over here. I mean, it's the helicopter's fault for concentrating them all. Look at this. Who are these guys? How did I not see you when I came through? Surprise! Oh. Well. That's not very good. Ooh, you know what? That would be good, but this... I don't know what's over this fence. Honestly, this place isn't bad, even though it's a one-story. Let me just make sure that the surroundings of it are clear. Check for an alarm and see if I can get inside. No alarm. Let me just check over this side again, make sure I wasn't followed. Seemed like it. This place is pretty secluded, but it's got two, like, fences on two sides, and I can just stay in this room. Close the curtain. Okay, let's close this place up and we'll stay here for tonight. Okay. And just to be safe, well, first of all, let's I don't want to drop these. I think I'm going to try and repair these machetes at some point, so just put this away. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up this. I didn't mean the lamp, but whatever. Should pay attention to what I was actually grabbing there. Right. What I wanted to do is pick up this drawer. And then just place it over here in front of the door. Because when I leave, I'm not intending to use the front door, and this is the most likely place that zombies are going to go to, so... Okay. That helps us... Is that another... That was another gunshot meta event. I wish that these meta events would stop. Certainly are doing a lot of them. And if that was a gunshot meta event, they could be drawing zombies directly this way, which would be really bad, considering it's nighttime and I'm about to go to sleep in this place. Seriously? We're still losing weight? Well, thankfully, I'm gonna have to stay up late anyway because we have wakeful, which means that if I don't stay up late, then I'll wake up super early. I guess I don't really mind that in this case, because I want to, you know, get out and keep going, but I don't know, I'm concerned about what I heard. Huh, Adidas track pants are pretty good. What am I wearing right now? Hunting pants? 20-30 with a run speed modifier? 30-30, no modifiers? Alright, well, let's wear those instead. Oh, nice. Some pink track pants. Love it. So hopefully we'll get Bloodlust. I've never actually gotten the Bloodlust trait before using dynamic traits, because this is part of dynamic traits mod, I think, right? So that could be interesting if I got that. Usually I'm not the combat guy, because I play this game in multiplayer a lot when I play it, and I'm not the combat guy, so. Alright, well, we're going to do a bit of reading, just a little bit, and then we're gonna head to bed, assuming I don't hear anything untoward outside, and then we will continue on in the morning. Alright, well, it is the next day, 5:10 in the morning, and as far as I can tell, no zombies have showed up, so got ourselves a decent night of rest, a little bit of reading. I woke up a bit earlier than this, so I disassembled some electronics, and I dropped some of the stuff that I don't really care too much about. But I think we're going to call it here for today. It's been a pretty intense episode. It's going to require quite a bit of editing because of all those blank days. But we will continue next time from here, going back and finishing up the looting of this storage place, and then potentially moving on this direction and hitting these sheds on the way towards the other major storage locations. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope to see you again next time. Don't forget links in the description for the mod list, as well as my Patreon and my coffee. See you again next time.